Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Time for Tidbit Tuesdays again. Last week, I got on my soapbox and talked a lot about large hospital bills and ER providers overcharging, you getting a huge bill in the mail, and now what do I do? Well, one of the ways you can avoid potentially being in that situation is doing some due diligence ahead of time. So, what do I mean by this? Well, I have some clients that know to ask lots of questions and to gather information before anything is scheduled. Example, I have a client now that had gone to her doctor. She's got something going on that she had a mammogram. They discovered something, and now she needs to have a biopsy. They want to do a biopsy. Okay, great. The doctor's office told her to go to the hospital and get the biopsy done. Well, this particular client does not have health insurance. She has a Medi-Share, which is not health insurance. So what she typically does is lets the place know she doesn't have insurance and figures out the cash price. Because remember, if I've told you in the past, if you've been listening to any of my videos, you know that cash pricing is always less. So in this instance, she went to the hospital to get her biopsy scheduled, told them she did not have insurance, and they told her the cost for the biopsy, she needed to pay them $10,000. $10,000 for a biopsy. Ridiculous. So actually, this hospital was a little helpful to her and called around and found another place that would do it for $4,000 and gave her the information. Well, my client, not my patient, she's my client, decided to take matters into her own hand and did a little more calling. Well, she actually found a place that would do it for $1,400. Yes, not $10,000, $1,400. That's a reasonable price to have a biopsy done. So it's really interesting because she tried calling the doctor's office back to get some more information. It took them 2 days to get back with her, and she said, "Oh, I've got it under control now." So why did the doctor tell her to go to the hospital? I don't know. Maybe that's what he's just used to doing. Doctors do not know about billing and insurance. So this is what I've been lecturing, when your doctor is recommending a whole bunch of stuff and your insurance should pay for it, you have to do your due diligence because they do not know. And a lot of the time, the people that work in the doctor's office do not know because they've not been trained. They don't understand how to confirm benefits. They don't understand about coding and all that stuff. And it's unfortunate because you would hope that they would tell you, yes, this is covered, or no, it's not, so you can at least plan. But you have got to take matters into your own hands. And if you do that, you can save tons and tons of money. Is it a pain? Well, maybe. But if you go to buy a car, you just don't pay the sticker price. I don't know anybody that does that. They go in and they talk and they negotiate. If someone's going to make, and I've talked about this before, if someone's going to make a large purchase, buy a big screen TV, you just don't walk into Best Buy and hand them your credit card. You actually probably look online at Amazon, at Costco, Target. You know which TV you want, and you look and see where you can get the best price. We have got to start taking charge of our healthcare costs, and this is one way to do it. Is not allowing, just because a doctor tells you to go somewhere doesn't mean you have to go there. You as a patient have a choice of where you want to have services done. There's different reasons they recommend certain facilities, but for the most part, they don't always have, one place, well, this is the only facility that does this kind of procedure. Well, okay, let's talk about that with your doctor then, if that's true. But this lady was going for a basic biopsy. It's like going for a routine MRI or a routine mammogram. you're comparing the same thing. You've just got to know enough to take control. And I'm so thankful that this particular client, yes, you're in a scary position when you're told something could be going on. We need to do a biopsy. That's a scary word because we know biopsy always leads to the C word. And so people may be upset. They may not be thinking straight. It's just, she was blown away when she walked into the hospital and was told it was going to be $10,000. And how would you like to pay for that? Well, I wouldn't. And I can tell you this, again, my speech about talking to your doctor about what your needs are, there's a lot of studies, there's a lot of different things out there about tests that are appropriate and tests that you can wait every 2 to 3 years for. That's a conversation to have with your doctor based on your health history, family medical history, things like that. But you have to take control of your own health, and that's the only way to do it, is to be the quarterback. If you have a great doctor, they're going to want to work with you, and because they should be partners in your health care. It's not a matter of doctors just telling us what to go do and we all go do it. It's a matter of being a partner in your health care. And I learned this a very long time ago, even before I was in insurance, that if you don't take an active role, things get missed, they get misdiagnosed. What you assume is happening may not be happening. And I can get into a whole lot about that if you know anything about my family's personal history. Actually had that happen in my family, and I'm happy to share that story with you whenever we have a conversation. But hop on over to my page, JCAP Consulting. If you want to book a time to talk about your coverages, there's an appointment calendar link there that you can book an appointment on my calendar. Open enrollment will be here before you know it. It's very important we make good healthcare choices for which plans you're going to take based on your needs. Again, based on your needs. It's time to take control of your healthcare and getting rid of all this ridiculous pricing so that people can get the care they need and not costing them an arm and a leg or going broke in the process. So until next week, peace out.